In this video, we're going to see Senator Adam Schiff absolutely dismantle a judicial nominee, Jeanine Pirro, by using her own former Fox News colleagues' words against her. As usual, let's watch the video in full. I'm going to give you guys my thoughts towards the end.
Westchester County. Reject her. Reject her. She does not need it. She's unqualified, disqualified, scandalous, questionable accountability, and a liar.
Now, Senator Schiff.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. It's certainly, I think, come to all of our attention that the bench is held in a lower regard today than probably at any time in our lifetimes. So there are a lot of reasons why that is the case. But it is, I think, all the more incumbent, given the lack of public confidence in a truly independent judiciary, that we really carefully examine each of the nominees that come before this committee and ask ourselves the question, is this going to contribute to the solution and increase confidence in the judiciary, or is it going to contribute to the problem? And it seems to me that too many of the nominees we have examined, like Émile Beauvais, will only bring further discredit and a lack of public confidence in the judiciary. Is it really likely that members of the public, for example, are going to have confidence that decisions that a U.S. attorney, in this case, Pirro, are being made on a truly nonpartisan, impartial basis? We're going to face the same crisis of confidence in the bench now in the Justice Department, and we are. She may be a capable Fox News commentator. That is really not the criteria we should be using to pick someone for such an important office. I spent almost 6 years in the U.S. Attorney's Office in Los Angeles. I venerate the work that's done by the Justice Department, at least I have in the past. I have the most profound concerns over what I see the department doing now, the extraordinary breaches of every policy of the department on both sides of the aisle, the dismissal of corruption cases because a allegedly corrupt public official is beneficial to the president on unrelated policy matters. I don't know where this is heading, but putting Pirro in this position of responsibility is just going to contribute to the problem. I mean, if you look at what those who know her best had to say about her, as my colleagues pointed out, Fox had to pay Dominion $787 million for defaming that voting system. And after reviewing one of Pirro's monologues after the 2020 election, Fox News executive Jerry Andrews emailed network executives that her monologue was rife with conspiracy theories and BS, and is yet another example why this woman should never be on live television. I mean, even her own people on Fox thought she couldn't be trusted to be on TV, on their own network. And after the show was briefly taken off the air, Fox News producer Justin Wells described, they took her off because she was crazy. Optics are bad, but she's crazy. Well, her own executive producer also described her as nuts. Are we going to put someone that even Fox, and I'm not a particular fan of Fox, but even Fox thought was crazy, nuts, couldn't be trusted on live television? We're going to trust her with the lives and liberty of people in the District of Columbia? Her confirmation is only going to add to the lack of public confidence in the Justice Department. I asked her in my questions for the record if she stood by these comments she made that her own executives thought were nuts and crazy and not worthy of being on television, and she would not respond. That should give us a lot of pause about putting someone in a position of responsibility like that. I would just appeal that when it comes to the Justice Department, when it comes to the bench, that we raise the bar a little. Let's not put people on the bench who are encouraging Justice Department lawyers to say F you to the court, or dropping legitimate corruption cases, or lying so badly on national TV that they cost their own network hundreds of millions of dollars. We could do better than that, and I would hope and urge that we will, and urge a no vote
Senator
on
Blumenthal.
Pirro.
Thanks, Mr. Chairman. Let me.
Okay, so wow. I mean, just wow. That was Adam Schiff, and he's basically just laying out in the calmest, most methodical way possible why Jeanine Pirro is an absolutely catastrophic choice to be a U.S. attorney for Washington, D.C., no less. And the best part, the absolute core of his argument, it's not even his own opinion, really. He's just reading their own words back to them. He's pulling out the receipts from Fox News, from her own people. The people who paid her, I mean, you have to sit with that for a second. The executives at Fox News, a network that, let's be honest, has a pretty high tolerance for, let's call it spicy commentary. They were the ones in emails saying she's pushing conspiracy theories and BS. That's a direct quote. Her own producer literally called her crazy, C-R-A-Z-Y, nuts. Another quote. And this is the thing that gets me. He points out that they took her off the air because they thought she was too much of a liability to be on live television. Think about the stuff that gets said on live television on that network every single day. The bar is like underground, you know? And somehow she managed to tunnel even lower than that to the point where her own bosses were like, nope, can't have this. She's nuts. And now the Republican Party or some faction of it thinks that same person, the one deemed too unhinged for a cable news segment, should be trusted with the lives and liberty of people in the nation's capital. I don't get it. It doesn't compute. Schiff brings up the massive defamation lawsuit, right? The nearly $800 million Fox had to pay because of the election lies that people like Pirro were platforming. So we've documented astronomically expensive proof that what she says causes tangible harm and is based in, well, BS, to use her executive's term. And then when Schiff asks her about it in writing, she just refuses to answer. Just silence. That tells you everything. You're up for one of the most powerful legal jobs in the country, and you can't even defend the things you said on television that cost your employer $750 million. It's a level of audacity that's genuinely stunning. The whole argument he's making is about the public's collapsing faith in the justice system, and their answer is to nominate someone who is the living embodiment of bad faith, someone whose own team called her a crazy conspiracy theorist. You really can't make this stuff up. It's a joke. It's just not a funny one. Let me know your thoughts in the comments while you're down there. Hit the like button and subscribe. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.